Alright guys, we are back in the Everglades. I know I've been fishing the Everglades a lot the last several weeks, but this is the best time to fish because the water levels are a little bit lower. So all the fish are stacked in these canals. When the rains come in the next couple weeks, the water levels rise and the fish kind of disperse and move around. It's harder to fish them. So this is the absolute best time to fish the Everglades, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I got my medium light Avid X, and I'm going to continue using a little Crappie Magnet jig head with a Crappie Magnet soft plastic. I'm going to replace this one. This is torn up from my last trip here a couple days ago. Got a bunch of Mayan cichlids then. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more today, but I would love some different species because there's just tons of different fish in this canal and in the Everglades in general. So let's give it a shot and let's see what happens. Alright, so here is our lure of the day, 1/16 ounce jig head, Crappie Magnet soft plastic. This is one of my favorite colors. I mean, I haven't tried a bunch of these colors, but the fish really seem to like this one. So we are just going to fish this very slow, close to shore. There is super deep water here. All these fish, the last several trips here, have been stacked very close to shore, right under all these grasses and whatnot. So let's see what we can get today. Oh, I had one. Look at that. Didn't even feel the head, just saw my line moving. First fish is a little spotted sunfish. All right, first fish of the day is a nice little native fish, a little spotted sunfish. Came on my second cast of the day. So let's get that guy back and let's keep going. Got one. Not much of a fight. Probably because he's super tiny. Look at that little guy. So we got two small fish to start the day. Didn't even feel this guy hit again. Probably because he's super, super tiny. But let's get that Mayan cichlid back and let's keep going. Oh, that was quick. Largie, come on up here. Next cast, perfect. Alrighty, fish number 3 is a largemouth hit as soon as this lure hit the water. So let's drop that guy back in there. And I noticed that whenever I catch a largemouth here, it's always a little bit deeper out. There's never been any largemouths, at least none that I remember, that were close to shore. So that's a little interesting. Here we go, fish on, little guy, another spotted sunfish. All right, fourth fish of the day, our second spotted sunfish. Cool little sunfish species. Had a bite. Probably a gar. Oh, there's another fish. What is this? Oh, Jaguar Cichlid. Had a bite from, I think it was a gar. And then we got a little jaguar. All right, our second cichlid species is this nice little Jaguar Cichlid. Oh, fish on, that's a Mayan. He came up and hit it right as I was about to pull it up out of the water. Best fight of the day. It's a decent sized Mayan. Let me keep him out of these rocks here right below me. Alrighty, nice Mayan. Alrighty, second Mayan cichlid of the day, biggest one for sure. Let us drop that guy back and let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, so just working this extremely, oh, that was a bite. Working this right near, oh, that's a fish. That's a Mayan though. What I was saying is working this super close to shore produces a whole bunch of fish. We got a small little Mayan out of that one. All right, third Mayan cichlid. I mean, all of South Florida is just infested with these guys, so no surprise there. All right, but while I got that Mayan in the same spot, I thought I saw a peacock down there. Let me drop this down, getting close to shore, right under all these grasses and whatnot. Oh, that was another bite. Don't know what that was though. Same thing. There we go, fish on. What is it? What is it? Can't see it yet. It's pulling well. Oh, it's a Mayan. Not what I wanted. Big one, but not what I wanted. Alrighty, another decent sized Mayan cichlid, but hope this isn't turning into the trip we had here 2 videos ago where I got really only Mayan cichlids. I would love the variety that is available in here, like all those sunfish and whatnot. Oh, fish on. What is it? Little juvenile Oscars, the new species for the day. All right, so we got our first Oscar. I think this is a really cool looking cichlid species, especially when they are a lot darker. Some of them are really black, and then that red dot on the tail really pops out nicely. So another new species for the day. I would not mind those. I'll take those over Mayans any day. Had a bite there. There we go. Fish on. Think it's another Mayan though. I saw some orange. Just get them out of the lily pads. Yep, another Mayan. Already lost track of how many of these Mayans I caught, but it is way more than I would have liked. All right, and look at that, straight ahead we got another gator. That's a decent sized one, bigger than the one I saw here last time. Probably, I don't know, I'm bad at estimating, 5 or 6 feet maybe. So as long as he stays away, I'll keep fishing. But if he gets closer, I'm going to find a different spot. So I did say as long as he stays away, I'll stay here, but he is getting closer. Turned his head right for me. I'll make one more cast, but I think we are gonna hightail it out of here pretty soon. If he goes under and I can't see him, I'm definitely gonna call it a day. Oh, and there he goes, he just turned away. That's a decent sized gator. You know, he's getting a little too close for comfort here. So I think I am going to find a different spot. There we go, fish on. Feels like another decent one, probably a Mayan, if I had to guess. What is that? Oh, that gator's coming over. No, can I land this fish before the gator gets here? Oh, that gator is hightailing it over here. What is this? I think it's an Oscar. Let's get him up here before the gator gets here. We got him. Look at that gator coming on over, trying to get my Oscar. Just a little bit too slow. All right, so we got our second Oscar of the day. This one is a little bit bigger. That gator is still out there trying to get a free meal, but he's not gonna get it from me. So we're gonna let that guy go, and I'm going to find a new spot away from that guy. Got one. Another little spotted sunfish. Alrighty, another spotted sunfish, beautiful Lepomis genus species. There's, I think, 4, maybe even 5 sunfish species in the Everglades, but so far today, all we got were these little spotteds. So I walked down a couple hundred feet, but that gator, I don't know if you could see it, it's still a little ways away, but he has kind of followed me down here. So I don't know if he's been eating off of other fishermen's lines, but he definitely wants a free meal. There we go, fish on. It's a nice pull. I notice as long as these fish stay underwater, the gator doesn't really notice them, but if they start splashing around on top, that's when he comes over. This looks like another nice Mayan. Pulling well. Yep, still pulling well. Is it a Mayan? Can't tell, but it's pulling well. Oh. Is it? Still can't tell. What is that? What is this? Oh, he's wrapped up down here. Oh, come on. Yep, nice size Mayan. Where's that gator? Way on the other side, but he definitely came closer. Go, fish on. It's gotta be another Mayan, right? If I was a betting man, that's what I would guess. Oh, actually, is it? I don't think so. Hold up. No, yep, it is. Another Mayan cichlid. Tons of these guys. And that gator is still out there straight ahead. All right, now it is turning into the kind of fishing trip we had here a couple days ago where it is just Mayan cichlid after Mayan cichlid after Mayan cichlid. Oh, had a hit right there, right by these lily pads here. Let's get it back in the same spot. There we go, fish on. What is that? Oh, it's a peacock. First peacock of the day. Let's see if we can get this guy in. Where's that gator? All right, that gator is on the other side. Let me pull this guy on up here. First peacock of the day. All right, we got ourselves our first peacock. It's a nice male. These guys have so much fight. Don't want to keep them out of the water longer than I have to. So that guy's back in there. Another new species for the day. There we go, fish on. Feels smaller. It's a Mayan, because of course it is. There's just so many of these guys. Not only do they make up a large percentage of the total, I don't know, fish biomass or whatever in here, but just the number of them is huge. Every couple casts I get a bite from one. All right, like the great DJ Khaled used to say, another one. Got one. Another Mayan. Like, I don't even like catching these guys anymore. They put up a great fight, but there's no real excitement to it. Come on. Let's get him on up here. Another Mayan, because of course it is. Got one little guy, yes. Another new species for the day, a Warmouth Sunfish. Alrighty, another Lepomis genus sunfish, a Warmouth. So this is one of the 5 that are here in the Everglades. In this canal, I've also caught bluegills and red ears, and then there should be dollar sunfish in the Everglades, but I've still never been able to catch one of those. But that is a cool little catch. Alrighty, rain is starting to come down a little bit. It's been raining a little bit each day for the last couple weeks, but it's going to start pouring here within the next couple weeks as we get further into June and then into July. So the water levels here are going to rise. Where I am staying is going to be well underwater, and at that point the fish kind of move around a whole lot more and it's harder to catch them. So love fishing the Everglades this time of year while I still can. Here we go, fish on. What is that? I think it's another Mayan. Saw some orange in there. Yeah. It's a nice one. Oh no, it's a peacock. All right, it's a peacock. Let's try to land this guy. This guy's pulling all over the place. It's a decent sized fish too. Might be a little bit bigger than the one we caught earlier. He's pulling well. Come on up here, dude. Nice little peacock. You know what's crazy? When I thought that this was a Mayan, I was disappointed. And then as soon as I found out it was a peacock, I got excited. So nice little catch. Second peacock of the day. I don't know, we'll make a few more casts, or that might do it. Here we go, fish on, we got a gar. Let's see if we can land this guy now. Finally got a hook set into one. I got about 5 or 6 of them to bite before this guy finally got hooked. Landing them is now also extremely difficult because the hook almost always comes out. Nice and easy. And they've got teeth too, which can snap your line. This guy, all right, now he's putting up a bit of a fight. Still hooked. That's a good sign. Nice and easy. Let's pull him up. Oh, and he snapped my line. All right, we're calling it on that. All right, not a bad way to spend an hour and a half. A lot of different species. I think we probably got more Mayan cichlids though than all other species combined, which I'm not a fan of. But a couple sunfish species. I really like the way spotted sunfish looks. So those were a cool catch. A couple peacocks. Would have loved to have got that gar at the end, but those guys are tough to catch. So nice day out here in the Everglades. Love fishing this area this time of year. There's plenty of fish, great action all day. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.